Hey, hey queens. I've been thinking about, first of all, can I just talk about the dream I had last night? So, basically, I don't know, it's just really good. It was just a really good dream. Like, it was really, yeah. Anyway. Really Anyway. Some of it was confusing, though. I was like, girl, where am I? I was, going around touring pools, in the first half, it was, so so warm and cozy and da-da-da. In the second half, I was going to restaurants and touring looking at different pools and stuff. I saw this video of this guy who owns a restaurant in New York, and it was Robert's channel, and he goes around talking about yada. And this guy literally had a heart attack because of all the things that are going on. He's Palestinian, and I was thinking about that because recently my heart has been hurting sometimes, and I told I got blood work and everything's fine. My cholesterol was a little high, but that was literally because the only thing I had to eat the few days prior was one chicken patty and legit a whole thing of fries, and deep fried pretzel bites. That was the only thing I had, and then pretty much everything else was just fasting, basically. So I only had cholesterol before I went into my blood test, and everything else was fine except for that. Oh, my iron was just a little bit low, but yeah. Anyway, so not too concerned about it. Anyway, but yeah, so yeah, I was just thinking about that, and I feel it's important to okay. So I was thinking about Sabrina Carpenter. So I don't want to talk about this anymore. Well, I kind of do. Okay. I want to mention this. Okay. Okay. I just want to talk about this. Because I was going to talk about Sabrina Carpenter because I saw this video essay that was was thought-provoking, but we're going to not talk about that right now. But what we are going to talk about is the tears and then her kind of discography and the way that's kind of is because I was talking about race today, and it got me remembering how like alienizing the other gender, like whenever someone is a different gender, you know what I mean? Is also a part of the problem. It's a part of the whole how race isn't, like how race is a social construct. I talk about this a little bit on my other channel, but I deleted all my videos, but I just remembered that I also talked about this there. So in case you're one of the original subscribers from that channel, you're not having deja vu. Well, you might be having deja vu. You know, I don't want to discredit. Anyway, but yeah, I was thinking about how just thinking about that today, recently. The whole like objectification of the other sex, especially in music, is like I don't like not actually productive. And people talk about, like, I have no problems with like beautiful songs like like about love. Like, I don't think that people shouldn't be able to write about love or about grief with love. That's not where my queries about the whole subject lie. My personal feelings about this topic stem from the whole concept of, let's take Tears for example. So in that album, she, from the other songs that I've heard, I haven't heard all of them, I don't think, but like from the snippets that I've heard of the other songs as well, I think that okay, so Espresso just popped into my head. So like him thinking about me 24/7 like an addiction. Okay, now all of a sudden he's not a person. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden he is someone in pain, like a being in pain, but he's not personified. It's like, it's and the word that comes to mind is like a study, a social experiment. I don't know, but that's just what comes to mind when I'm trying to express that, what I'm thinking. And then and I want to make it clear, like, I am literally just talking through my feelings right now. Like, I feel like, I feel like anyway, because it creates like, whenever songs are personal, about personal experiences, like, I've even written a song about my experience with like a man. Will it ever see the light of day? no way. But but like I feel like it is very therapeutic because it really got to the point where I was like, I just need to sing. I just need to sing. Like, this is crazy shit. So I did. It helped. And then yeah, I think it can be very healing. Because singing in and of itself is very beautiful, very emotional, very important to those who want to express, to those who feel called to express that way. So I just wanted to say that. But I feel like with these, but I feel like espresso, like it's like she's singing about a mannequin. Like, do you guys see what I'm like? And then we think about man-child. It's like, thought there was gonna be a burp. But really, what I wanna talk about this with is, tears. So I feel like my heart just started hurting thinking about that. I was like replaying the Tears music video in my head because I was trying to figure out how to explain how I feel. And I remembered this part where she was like crawling to a phone. And I think the reason why I feel so strongly about this is also because, like, in the past, though, I feel like first of all, I feel like the way that music affects the way that people do things and perceive things, along with other things that people consume, but especially music, because it's like music is a thing that people listen to in the car with their friends, sing all the words to, and like might not even think twice. And singing the words to something is quite a big deal. It is quite literally like manifestation and affirmations, whether intentional or not. And I feel it can be very dangerous on both sides of the spectrum. to and I was thinking about this with like male versus female stars. Like I just feel like it's dangerous. I just feel like it's like I don't want to say dangerous, but like I just feel like it's not good. Like I guess Pendulum is coming to mind because like I see these comments on these guys' pages, and they're like he's mine, or like just stuff like that. Like I claim, like people being like I like saying that they claim someone, and it's like if that starts to happen on the girls, I almost said female, but well I just said male. Anyway, that shouldn't be so normalized. I feel like saying that feels, I don't know, like I think it's fine to look at a celebrity and be like, period, like I like I feel like you are T as a person. That's beautiful. I feel like it's important to allow ourselves to see people that we think are T and be like, that's T, like that's what I think is T. Like I want to think, like I want to keep that in my, I want to tuck that away in case someone hasn't ever seen something like that before. That's beautiful. What I'm talking about is when people become whenever people are treated in a way that would be scary if it was happening to the other sex. Because I feel like and it's like I was remembering when my heart started hurting. I was remembering that one scene where she's like crawling towards the phone and there's this guy sat in a chair like looking at her, and she has like she's like pretty exposed, like she's like in something that's like if I personally was in that, I would only want my T to see, you know what I mean? But like it didn't seem like the man in the video was the person that she was T. It seemed like the person she was crawling towards, and it was just the phone that she was crawling towards, it looked like the phone had the person that was T on the other line, and it's just like, what is that man doing there? Like it just, I don't know, guys. We're just gonna leave it at that. That's just kind of how I'm feeling. Abstract. We're gonna leave it abstract. Anyway, and I'm not saying that the songs aren't catchy. I'm not saying that if you listen to those songs you're like, I'm not saying any of that. I'm literally just thinking about it because I'm just I'm just thinking. Anyway, and it's like the only times, and I haven't listened to all her songs, so I don't want to like Anyway. I want to move on from this subject. I just want to like digest it more before I talk more about it, if I decide to talk more about it, I guess. Or maybe I'm done digesting it, I don't know. But yeah, this is really how I'm feeling. And I thought it was beautiful, like her performance at the VMAs. Like, I love watching people's performance. Well, not just anybody, but like her specifically. I feel like she has a really good, like, je ne sais quoi. Is that the right word? Yeah, it is. I can feel it. Anyway, it's definitely the right word. And like, I'm interested to see what she like does for her second tour. Like, it's no beef, like no, none of that. I'm just thinking about what it feels like. You know what I mean? Because it's like, when men listen to songs where it's like women are just like kind of objects in the song. Like, the song that's coming to mind is Robbery by T Grizzly. The one where it's where he has like the like 4-part series. And I used to listen to like rap. Like, I used to listen to like all kinds of like crazy stuff, like just to have my speakers bumping. Like, I used to not care at all. So like, I understand that I'm coming from that being literally my entire high school experience. Like, yes, like eventually I was like, bro, what the fuck am I listening to? Like, what am I listening to? But at first, like, I was just like listening. Like, I would hear the guys I would hang out with, and some of the girls, I would hear what they listen to. I'm like, wait, this sounds like instrumentally like very like, but internally, spiritually, it was turmoil. But yeah, it's reminding me of Robbery, that series. And and a girl introduced me to that. A girl introduced me to those songs. So like, I'm not just being like, it's not just like, so anyway. Songs. So whenever he's talking about this girl, and he's like talking about how he's gonna like he's gonna like get his revenge, basically, because she like told on him, and then he ends up not doing that. And I can't maybe he ended up doing it, but at some point he ended up not doing that because he like kind of had like a thing with her. And it's like, that's what I'm kind of talking about. Like, it's not to that extreme with Sabrina Carpenter, but like, this is from like the guy's perspective. Like, whenever it's like men rapping perspective, like whenever men like talk about women and they're like talking about them as if they're disposable, just objects, and only only keeping them alive in this example, allegedly, I don't even know, but for their bodies, it's like, that's freaky as fuck. Like, really, it is. And it's not good to listen to. It wasn't good for me to listen to. Whenever I was in that stage of my life, I got hurt a lot by men, and I didn't understand that like, it was wrong. Like, I had one just really, really just not healthy at all. And that's just like, stand up and do a spin every time I say that's just how I'm feeling. Do a spin, then do a backflip. Anyway, but that's just how I'm feeling. Because, dude. Also, bring back farming as working out. Where my mom used to have she used to like be active on that farm life, and she could lift like 40 pounds. I keep seeing these ads. Goodness, I keep seeing these ads for like Planet Fitness and stuff, and I feel like no tea, no shade to people who, well, no, like beef, I guess. Beef is not. I'm trying to think of a better word. No quarrels towards people who go to the gym and lift weights. You know, I have no quarrels and no qualms with that. However, and I feel like for people who don't like doing that, I feel like that's tea. That's tea. Like, if you'd rather, move and build muscle naturally, period. Because I feel like whenever we, as humans, build muscle doing something that is like actually doing something and not just like a hamster on a wheel type shit, something that's like, okay, my body built these muscles so I can pick up this bag, and not just like my body built these muscles so I can stand in the same place and pull this weight down. Like, and it's reminding me of the hunter-gatherer thing. I think that's maybe why I'm thinking about all of this right now. Well, this specifically is because we as humans also have developed a dopamine, and I said 200 years, I meant to say 200,000 in my last video. Over 200,000 years of hunter-gathering, we have built, like, our bodies biologically created a dopamine release for whenever we harvest food and whenever we gather materials for survival, shelter, and for whenever we hunt. And I feel like keeping deer heads on a wall cannot be good. But anyways. For I just need my knees like this. I need to put my legs like this, cause but yeah, we have that response, and over time, like, it's been like contorted. Like, that's kind of how people are so like people become billionaires and stuff, because that dopamine response it can also it's also like towards anything that basically perpetuates our survival or our comfortability in life. And that's also why people like get shopping addictions and stuff like that, because it's like all addiction pathways are the same. We can't change our craving nature, but we can change the nature of what we crave. So yeah, I just feel like, all that being said, I feel like, it's completely natural to want to, like, because it's like I see all these people in the gym, and then it reminds me of this one Subway takes where this guy is like, he's like, what are we training for? and like he was talking about these people, they're like training to be like Marines. And it's like, yeah. And it's like, I feel like it would be better mentally and emotionally if the people who are training like that were doing it, and then they actually got to reap a tangible reward besides changing their their looks. Like, for example, like dancing or even like singing, like toning and honing and learning how to express with with the muscles that you gain, instead of just having them and then like not having something that like you learned how to do because of them. Does that make sense? It makes sense in my head, but I want to ask the audience. Let's ask the audience. Anyway, and again, no tea, no shade. Like, I like going to the gym sometimes. I like going to like build my arm muscles. I like the idea of being super strong in my arms, being able to do a push-up one day. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah. But yeah. Aw. 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 And then oh guys, I'm rewatching Stranger Things. I restarted from season 1. Bro, it's almost like I'm the DJ thingy. Everett. Everett. Aw. Everett. 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 Aw. I thought about... Guys, let's talk about... I'm gonna talk about something else too. So, girl, whenever I used to get my nails done, like, all the time. Like, and I used to go and get, like, super cool designs, too. Like, very cute, like, quite often. Like, when I was in middle school, I would get acrylics, and I would get them long, and I did this on and off from like middle school to up until, like, I remember my last set, well, maybe not my last set, but like one of my last sets was like Christmas, when I was like a freshman, or like a sophomore. So like, I got them done for like a long time, so I'm not just saying this like from thin air. But I feel like something's wrong with acrylics. I feel like we shouldn't be doing that. Because our nails soak things. They soak things. And you know how I know that? Because ever since I started using like natural oils and stuff, also skincare routine lore, I use Method body wash, which I'm probably gonna switch out for something else, but I use Australian Botanicals goat's milk soap on my Australian Botanical goat milk soap on my face. I used to use it on my whole body, but it leaves like a really thick residue because it has like shea butter and stuff, so I'm like in between body washes right now. But right now I have Method shea butter, the one in the gray bottle, and it's okay for the time being, but I still don't really know her that well. But yeah, I have and then, oh my goodness, I just I think I showed y'all, but I just got new shampoo and conditioner too. The bars. Y'all, if y'all have never tried bar conditioner, your life is about to be changed. It's literally like perfection. Like, it's so good at detangling. And I just got a shampoo too. I'm gonna try the shampoo for the first time. So excited. And it smells so good. Like, the conditioner smells so good. I got a different kind of conditioner than I got last time. So good. It's the vanilla macadamia coconut. And then I got the shampoo. The last time I got the conditioner, it was rice water. And now the shampoo is rice water and the conditioner is vanilla macadamia, and it smells so good. And then if you're looking for a coffee recommendation, I recommend the vanilla macadamia coffee from the Blue Coffee that starts with a K. It starts with a K-A. Blue Coffee, I think it's Hawaiian. It comes in a blue box. Macadamia vanilla, pretty scrumptious. I used to drink that whenever I would have to get up at literally 5 a.m. to go to Jefferson City. And I gave the rest to my dad. He said he liked it too. So, and he's like he drinks coffee quite often. Anyway, I kind of prefer matcha now rather than coffee, because like I don't have anything that I need to drink coffee for. You know what I mean? Anyway, anyway, acrylics. I feel like, well, was I talking about something else? Oh, my skincare. Okay, so then I use the only thing I use on my hair after I get out of the shower. Oh, and I use the unbrush on my hair, and I wash it and I brush out in the shower. And then with conditioner in my hair. I don't know why I felt like I needed to mention that, but with conditioner in my hair. Use the Enbridge. Sometimes I feel like anyway, and then I use, right now I'm using yellow shea butter and coconut oil mixed together. And then for hair, for skin I use yellow shea butter and coconut oil mixed together. And then for my hair, I use the same mixture. But if you want more definition, use slightly more shea butter. Use more shea butter than coconut oil. Coconut oil, coconut oil, coconut oil, coconut oil. And you'll get more definition. But not too much. You'll figure out trial and through different process. What am I trying to say right now? You'll each hair is different. Anyway, so that's what I do for my hair, and then for my skin, same thing. That's what I like about shea butter and coconut oil, is because you can use it on your body and you can use it on your hair, as long as it's unscented. Cause girl, scents, fragrance lotions, they literally burn my face. But maybe I just had maybe it's just whenever I have a sunburn. But dude, I took a shower that wasn't at a place that wasn't my house, a month ago. in like August, so like 2 months ago. It's October. My birthday is this month, guys. Guess how old I'm turning? 20. Not yet 21, but 20. Sometimes I like having hair on my legs. I feel like it's giving very much beachy, and especially with this little, like, yes, it's almost like I'm literally about to go to the beach. Like, I like it. Anyway, y'all wanna see my jewelry haul, jewelry tour? So what was I talking about? Sorry, don't hit your head like that. I was not hitting my head hard. I don't want to be a bad. I don't want to like be. I don't want to encourage hard head hitting. Slight little. It's kind of nice though. Anyway, look. Like, for real. And at first I didn't know what this was going to be. I didn't know it was going to be this kind of contraption. This was the first one that I made. See how it slides back and forth? Anyway, acrylics cannot be good for us. Like, why? Bro, it about takes the entire nail off your finger. like, bro, that cannot be good. Oh, yeah, and I know that nails absorb things because my nails became so strong. Like, look at this. After I started using, like, coconut oil and stuff, like, they are so strong, they grow so fast. Right. I've also used shea butter, Jamaican black castor oil, that little bottle. Jojoba oil. Wait. Castor oil, jojoba oil. Yeah. Right now, my current situation is what I just told you. But I might use those things in the future because they were tea as well. It's just they're kind of expensive and you only get like little bottles for it. Anyway, and I prefer like a bulk. Anywho, yeah, that's how I feel. And I love watching people get their nails done. I love watching that. I just feel like I just feel like maybe we need a PLE base. Like, I don't know. I just feel something so specifically about the fact that acrylics, like, whenever you take them off, like, they take off so much of your nail, and maybe that's, I don't know. But they're so cute. I know. I've literally thought about doing acrylics again, but the only thing that stops me is the fact that it's like detrimental to your nails, and you legit have to wait so long. Like, you basically just have to wait for your nail to grow out and to grow an entire new nail in order for it to be healed. You know what I mean? I cannot like even imagine like making my nail all rough and crackly like that ever again, bro. You don't need to look down at your acrylics. They're cute. And one day if you decide that you want to be done with the acrylic journey, then that's tea. And if you don't, that's also tea. Like, just, listen to your body, all that stuff. If there's a product specifically and your body's like, hey, maybe not that product again, definitely listen. Because, they used to think that lead was chill to put in the walls and paint and shit or and stuff or whatever they used to put lead in. They used to put lead in a lot of things. But yeah, just be listening to your body and stuff. But I mean, if that's your tea, that's your tea. I just kind of want to talk about that for a second because I don't know, I just been thinking about that too. And if you want to get your nails long so you can just get polished, but even nail polish, I don't know, dude. I just feel like my nails are suffocating. Like, I let my little sister paint my nails sometimes, and I leave it on until it trips all the way off because I feel like otherwise it's like not. It's like bad juju. I don't know. Like, I just feel like I should be keeping her artistry on my nails as long as nature allows. You know what I mean? But girl, I feel like my nails suffocate whenever it happens. Like, feels like my nails can like I feel like our nails have pores as well, because like, you know how your skin, like, even just like touching, like, your skin can absorb things, you know what I mean? I feel like that's no different for the nails, and I feel like the current design of acrylics is so rough on them, as if they're not low-key skin too. I guess that's my point, is the fact that it's so rough and it treats your nails as if they're not a living, breathing part of you. Anyways, you guys wanna hear a story? One time, my middle fingernail, like, got broken off. It got, like, slammed in a door whenever I was really little, back whenever I was in Catholic school. And I had this big bruise. And I was gonna show someone after school, and I said, look at my nail. They said, don't do that. And then they were like, oh my goodness, what happened? But yeah, it's actually kind of a sad story, but we're not going to get into the sad part of it. I just wanted to tell you the kind of funny part of it. Anyway. What if people are getting divorced because because their slavery mined diamonds, like, hold energy of bad juju? Like, because it's bad karma or bad juju to, like, force slavery upon anyone. But I feel like, what if that's why so many people are getting divorced? Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it now. I'm just kidding. You don't actually have to think about it further than what I literally just said. I don't think this video is gonna save. Sometimes my videos save, but sometimes they don't, and I don't think that this one is gonna save. And I feel like that's okay. I feel like I just kind of needed to talk. And I don't want you to be scared, like, because that just kind of, like, because Apple, any electronic uses slave labor as well. So it's important to, like, be aware of that. But it's also important to not, oh, my heart hurts, to not put a negative association on anything that you do that's expression onto those onto those things that you create with said products. You know what I mean? As long as it's recognized that it's wrong, and that, cause like with this computer and this and these, like I got them because I don't want to like ever have to buy another product that does something like that, and these are all going to last me quite a while, and by the time they're done, things will be better. Shake that down. Girl, the new iPhone 17 is so... My nose is itchy. Because I just was holding it like this and my nose hairs itched the other side of my nose. But girl, I don't know what they got going on in that. It's the energy, I am telling you, like for them, like in the creation of making those things, like they are currently using those things, like making so many, doing that, like they are the ones perpetuating like that situation. And it can really show. It can really show. Cause girl, what is that? And if you like the design, no offense, but me personally, it looks like a kid's toy. It looks like a kid's toy. Oh, maybe that's kind of like the point. Like the colors and everything. Cause I feel like it's meant for like the middle schoolers now. And like their little like, you know, whenever like oversaturated talk, whenever that was a thing. Okay, I'm starting to understand it now. I'm understanding it now. Anyway. I do not like advertisements. Like, that is not a real place. You are not in a real town. It's like Uncanny Valley. I did not intend for that to be British, but as soon as I said uncanny, just flowed right out. Florilla. I feel like Flo from Progressive could do a joint mixtape with Glorilla. It's Florilla. Anyway. That's for the plug-in. If you need to plug it in, girl. I just thought that was a screw this whole time.